Donald Trump, can we please make it so that American citizens can post bail for undocumented immigrants? Hear me out. If my neighbor, let's call him George, I know he's undocumented, he knows he's undocumented. Could I please put up a bail, $10,000? And that bail would say, in 5 years, if George has not committed any crimes, if George has, stayed gainfully employed, if George has done X, Y, and Z that the government lays out, I get my $10,000 back, and he gets his citizenship. Can I sponsor him? Can I post whatever you want to call it, a bond? The government could invest my $10,000 over the next 5 years while we wait for George to prove that he's, cool, and I can keep my friend here, or my neighbor here, or whoever it is, and the government can invest my money. George gets his citizenship, and everybody wins. Why would this be a problem? Can somebody poke holes in this for me? I'm sure I'm missing something, but I think it would be really cool. I think it would be really cool if we could, as American citizens, say, I want to sponsor this person. I want to vouch for this person. I know this dude. I know he's a good guy. I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is.
You know what? Some people got issues. You willing to sponsor an undocumented immigrant because you know he's a good guy. Wake up. $10,000, that's nothing. Let's put up the house then, like this thing says. Let's put up your house. Are you willing to put up your house and put yourself online? So no, $10,000 ain't enough. Put up your house and then also put yourself up. So if we can't find George, we gonna send you back to where George is from. How about that? You gonna lose your citizenship. $10,000 don't do nothing, but it's just idiotic how we have American citizens that don't understand how valuable their citizenship is. $10,000 ain't gonna do nothing. Put your house up and put yourself up. Are you willing to do that for somebody that is undocumented, that came here, and then next you know they're undocumented? They know they're undocumented. They're not going through the process on purpose. That is a crime. But you willing to put up a bond? That's not enough. Put your house up and then put yourself up. So we can't find George. We're going to find you and send you back where George is from, and you lose your citizenship. This is what we need to do with some of these liberals that really think that and really protected undocumented immigrants. Well, we got so many problems, so much debt, so much inflation because that we are supporting these undocumented immigrants, these refugees and asylum people, seekers. What's wrong with the liberals? Do I consider myself a conservative? For sure. But I consider myself having common sense. I'm not sponsoring nobody that don't belong here. If this person is not willing to go through our process to get his citizenship, why would I put my neck on the line? $10,000 is nothing. That does nothing. That's chump change. Put your house up. Put yourself up. Let's stop playing around. If you really want George, are you willing to put your life up and your family up and your house? Okay, we'll take that bet. We'll take that bet. Liberals, wake up. You guys willing to protect these immigrants, but you're not willing to put your money where your mouth is as far as helping out the community, helping out the schools, taking care of our own first. Look, I don't have no problem with immigrants. I have no problem with immigrants that do it the right way and getting their citizenship, go through the process and do everything perfect. I love it. But if you think you can come here, cheat the system, and then get all these benefits and all these things and have your kids here so you can still get benefits, that's not right. That's what they do. And you want to accept that behavior, you're American. That's what when I talk to people and I ask people, I said, what's so special about it being American when somebody else can come in here and get the same benefits as Americans? We're not special. But we have people on the left that's so not thinking. It's okay. We want them to come, but what they do is they take everything from us, and then our kids are struggling. They run our cities, they run it down. I'm a firm believer that we need to start having immigrants coming over here that are actually smart, that are actually contributors to society. I want the best. I believe that's where it needs to go. If you don't have the education, if you don't have the skills, if you can't pass the test, if you can't do all of this, I don't want you here. Reason why a lot of these cities are looking like third world countries is because we getting people from the third world that have no skills, that don't want to do anything. Only thing that they can do at a better clip than Americans is make babies. This is why we're getting outnumbered. Be a patriot. But for somebody to go on here that's American, now you trying to sponsor immigrants? Well, let's make it worthwhile. I need 250,000 in your house and your life and your kids' life. So if some Georgians appear, all y'all going back to where Georgia's from. No exceptions. You can't fight it. Like, how twisted in the head do you have to be putting people that's not from this country first over your own people that are Americans? Just because you know him? Just because he's a nice guy? It makes no sense. I don't like undocumented immigrants. I don't like people here being here and undocumented and cheat the system. You're a cheater to me. Because you know why? I can't do that in anybody else's country. How do I know? I've lived in many countries and I know the rules. They are not playing with you being there and you don't have no reason to be there and you're not following the rules. So why can't we demand that in America? It's because we got people like her that feel sorry for them. Oh, it's okay. They can still come over here. You're affecting your own kids. You're affecting the generation. We're not making kids at a faster clip than any of these immigrants that come over here. No, they're killing us in the birth rates. So they're going to take over. And then next you know, you're not going to get any benefits. You're not going to get anything. It's because they're going to have their people in office giving their people everything. We see what's happening in Minnesota. We see what's happening in Dearborn. We see what's happening in some parts in Los Angeles. We see what's happening in some parts of Texas. That's the play. New York. Like, we have to wake up as people, and especially Americans. You got to stop being so damn delusional and understand, like, yo, protect what's ours. It's okay to be selfish. We should be selfish. American citizens should be selfish with what we have. No, you can't have it. You're not from here. Why do I say that? Why is that bad? No, it's not bad because other countries are like that. Other countries will quick to tell me, American, no, you can't get these benefits because it's only for our people. I don't get mad. I respect it. If that's for your people, I'm not your people. I'm taking my ass back to America then. We're the only place that has birthright citizenship in the world. Pretty much. I can't really think of any other country off of the dome that has birthright citizenship. And this is what they do. Oh, they're undocumented. They say they can't get benefits. Right, they can't get benefits. But if they have a child that is born here that has American citizenship because of birthright citizenship, now they can get benefits through their child. This is why they come here and have kids and they get benefits. Technically, they're not supposed to get the benefits, but if it comes to the child that is born here and has birthright citizenship, they can get benefits now. It's a common play that they do. Why do you think that President Trump is going after birthright citizenship? Because he knows the play. It's not a secret. Why do you think they come over here and have all these kids and try to do this so fast and quick and hurry? It's because of money. Every kid is a check to them. That's free benefits. We don't have kids like they do. So when we talk about a war between us and immigrants, asylum seekers, refugees, all of that, it's a war because they're not taking down American people with guns and hostages. They're taking down people with just by having kids. That's the weapon. So yes, we shouldn't have birthright citizenship. That was for slaves. But as people, we have to understand, and what we see through social media, that's why I love social media, because you see the people that have common sense, and then you see the people like this that are delusional, that are I'm just helping. Help your own first. Help America's first. Help the American kids first. They are the first priority. So if you want to put $5,000, $10,000 up for undocumented immigrant, how about you get $5,000, $10,000 to the teachers and to the schools to be able to be better? How about we get $5,000, $10,000 to, different funds so kids can have after school care and after school programs to actually learn? You guys are so quick to save the people that don't care about you, but we got kids in our states, in our country that need help because the money they're supposed to get is getting spent by people off the top. So if you're really trying to help people, then help our people first. Until we are all good, we shouldn't be trying to help anybody. And this is why we have a president that's just like, yo, I'm stopping this, because he knows it's all about money. But as Americans that's really thinking like this woman, I just say this. Wake up. If you have kids, think about your kids first. If you have grandkids, think about that generation. Don't help others when our generation and when our, being American is being threatened by immigrants, refugees, and asylum seekers. We have to really think. It's not about the red or blue. Oh, I can't get along with Trump because it's Trump. Just get along for your country and put your country first. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, thank you. And you already know what I'm going to keep saying. No fluff, and we're going to keep this thing rocking.